countdown of the top 100 underrated hip hop songs. But that I did a decade ago, so we're gonna continue on the countdown. The rest of the day probably go about to like 7:05, 7:15, something like that. I don't think I'm doing anything at 8 o'clock or 7:15. Probably the case. Maybe 7:10. I'll see, but not 8. Let's stop probably 7:10, 7:15. Right, we're gonna start with the Fearless Four, 1983 single, "Problems of the World Today." It's an underrated hip hop classic song because it blended early electro funk party rhythms with sharp social commentary, got overshadowed by party tracks and later aggressive political rap. Actually, this song, according to research, was produced by Curtis Blow, and the top track stood out for addressing the real world stress before message rap became the industry norm. So that's why I think this is a good fit to put this song on the list because message rap wasn't that big until later on. And yeah, Curtis Blow produced the song, Fearless 4 in 1983. Problems was a record that dealt with everyday issues of everyday people, which had a strong message. That's the key. Problems of the world today is tackling stuff that will be the norm for us, like what's going on in society. Public Enemy will they'll make that a standard with political rap standard, social realism. It tackled the global economic stress. You understand? So it's ahead of its time with this song, Problems of the World Today. It released during the early electro hip hop era. Its serious tone differed from the heavy party anthems popular at the time. The group was famous for that song, Rockin' It, leaving their more thoughtful material unappreciated by the mainstream listeners. Yeah, this is a very underrated song. Um, Problems of the World Today by the Fearless Four, group that made their mark in the early 80s during that period of time. But this is something that was unique to have a mental song and the music. You always actually had the message by Grandma's Furious 5 in 82. But it was rare to see a group like this make a song like that, especially for that climate. So that's it, man. Fearless 4, Problems of the World Today. Underrated hip hop song of all time. So I'll come back about 3:30 and do number 95. This is number 96, the 96 underrated hip hop song. We're gonna go to number 95 at 3:30. Till then, talk to you soon.